These are the short front foot stabilizers from Bells of Steel. I'm Kayvon, founder of Bells of Steel. Let's get into an overview. So not the most exciting product in the world, but an important one. So the core reason that you'd want front foot stabilizers is if you can't mount your rack to the floor. So we do recommend mounting your rack to the floor unless you're getting maybe a flat foot rack. And this just provides, like, the main purpose, provides additional stability, right? So it's gonna be harder to tip over. I mean, dang near impossible. And then the secondary feature of ours that's kind of unique to Bells of Steel is we actually put a slot to put your barbells into for storage. And that slot has a little bit of PVC or UHMW in there to protect your bar. And you can see here with a bar placed in it, safety squat bar, it's a awesome storage option and provides stability for your rack. And then this is actually works on both Manticore and Hydra. So some of our attachments that are like not super high turning, not super, we don't sell a ton of them. We're starting to move some of them to be joint Hydra and Manticore. So we carry less inventory, and for the user, it's kind of beneficial because then, well, one, if you ever upgrade to like a Manticore from a Hydra, you can still use that attachment. And then two, if you're buying this for a non-Bells of Steel rack, and I can't guarantee compatibility, but you're going to have an easier time mounting it to your rack. When it does have that keyhole, it gives you a little bit more space, gives you a little bit more options to use a 5/8 or a 1-inch bolt and positioning those to get it to mount properly onto your rack. Yeah, and then we already sell like a regular front foot extension. And the core difference between these two is mostly just size. So you can see that the regular front foot extension here, this is the Manticore version. I'd say end to end, it's about double the length. So it takes up more space and a little bit more expensive, of course, more material, heavier to ship. Why you would want this instead of this, I think the core reasons would be if you do go with like a narrower depth rack, like even a 24-inch, or like an extra tall rack, you might want to be going with a longer one. Just gonna add more, it's more length, more stability. But I think, yeah, overall for most people, especially if you have like a 30 or 43-inch depth rack, these are gonna be more than good for helping you stabilize your rack. They do have keyholes for the storage as well, or like the holes cut into them. And the reason for that is just kind of keeping with that theme of keyhole, gives you a little bit more flexibility to, I mean, the main thing you would put into those would be like a band peg or maybe a landmine. And if you did do a band peg or a landmine, even though it is keyhole, I would recommend a Manticore band peg or a Manticore landmine. And the reason for that is that the orientation of the keyholes themselves, it would work better with the 1-inch because that's gonna stay tight in there. Whereas a 5/8-inch band peg or 5/8-inch landmine is gonna have a little bit of play. So yeah, would lean into 1-inch there. But yeah, for those who wanna get creative and, I don't know, store some other stuff in there, that keyhole gives you a little bit more flexibility. And these also are compatible on our shorter Hydra storage uprights. So if you wanted to work these into your storage units as well, they work there. And then lastly, what actually comes with them, we get a pair of them, and then they do come with both a Hydra and Manticore bolts. So they are pre-packed together depending on, and so whether you have Hydra or Manticore, you'll have the bolts that you need, but you will have some like excess ones. But hey, who doesn't need more bolts? We might change that in the future, but at the time of this video, it does come with a set for both. And yeah, and that's it. That's the front foot short stabilizer extension from Bells of Steel. I'm Kayvon, founder, and if you want to buy these, click the link below and let the gains begin. I'm Kayvon, founder of Bells of Steel. I hope you loved that video, and if you want to check out any more of our products or follow us on social media, click the links below in the description and let the gains begin.